Hello everyone, Neofizz here, and welcome back. I'm standing on top of my mountain here, and in behind me is where I used to have all my storage chests, but now we've moved underground. So welcome to my secret storage episode. I'm going underground to where I've got everything stored now, and right now it's not very secret, but that's all going to change. So if I head on down, we've seen this before. This is where I've got my bed, and I've laid down a chest here now. I've tunneled in and put a door here, but this is just temporary. I'm going to be very soon putting a pretty complicated secret door, somewhat like at the other location, but even more complicated than the other location. So if I've tunneled down, and you can see here I've moved my cocoa bean farm indoors now, and over here I've tunneled out, dug out an area, and laid in a bunch of tests. And I've got even more furnaces here now. The lighting's a little bit dim, but I haven't completed the project yet. I thought, well, I'll show you what I've got so far here. We've got a nice wall of chests using lots of item frames here to show what's in the chests. And over this way, while I was doing that, I ended up inside of a little, what I thought was going to be a big cave, but it ended up just being a little tunnel like this here. So I walled some of it in here because I was expanding the room over top of some of that. And if we go down even further here, we could see I ended up in a side cave that came out here, and that went way down, and I went down into it and lit it all up. And this goes down even further. I went way down to a point where, yeah, you can see I ran into water, so I had to channel it around me. And go down even further until finally I ended up in a mine shaft. And then when I got down to here, this is level 10, and this is how far I'm going to go, and it's kind of nice. This mine shaft is way down here, practically at level 10. Oh, there's one of those cactus creepers. They're pretty sneaky little buggers, because well, from a distance they look like they're just a cactus, and you come up to them, and next thing you know, kaboom! So got to be careful. Under this texture pack, the creepers have some pretty nifty disguises at times. They can really catch you off guard. But we're going to go back up, and there was another thing that I discovered in here. Oh yeah, it's a bit of a hassle trying to get back up, so let's get into fly mode. Oops, looks like I already was in fly mode. Okay, so we'll get up quicker. And when I get up to this point here, we'll go down into this, because I'm pretty sure it was it off in this direction? Yeah, it was over here. I started hearing the squishing sound. Yeah, you can hear it. And I tunneled in until I could find it, and there's some slimes down here. Now, we're not actually in swampland here, so this is an actual slime chunk I've discovered. And in the future, I'll turn that into a slime farm. But for now, we're just going to leave it there and keep it marked. I know this is a spot that I'll remember, and in a future episode, I'll show myself creating the slime farm there. So, get back to the stairway here and go back up. Whoop. So from here, I'm going to create the secret doorway, and I'll show myself creating that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I got some measuring to do, some lining of things up, and figuring of stuff out, and I'm going to try and show as much as possible of myself doing that as a continuation to this quick little episode that I've done here now. Okay, we'll get right back to that. I have my enchantment table back in place, and I'm ready to enchant a pair of boots. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, well, protection's good. I was hoping for feather falling though, but oh well, we'll take what we can get, right? Good enough. This time we're gonna do a helmet. What do we get? Aqua affinity. Well, if we want to do block busting quick underwater, I guess that's good, but that's not really what I had in mind. Maybe I'll save that for when I do want to do block busting. And so I guess we'll just use what we got for now. A mishmash of armor.